Tonight, we are looking at a Harris County Criminal District Court judge who has freed a repeat violent offender from jail on his 4th felony bond just days before his capital murder trial was set to begin, Jonathan.
That's right, and Caitlin, guess who didn't show up for court and is now a wanted fugitive? Fox 26's Randy Wallace joining us live downtown with his series Breaking Bond. Randy.
Jonathan, yesterday was supposed to be a day of reckoning for Kevin Calhoun. But instead of standing trial for capital murder, Kevin Calhoun showed us who's really in charge of Harris County's revolving door at the courthouse. It's not the judges.
And if you don't show up for jury trial, that generally means you don't want to be tried because you fear what might happen.
Remember those words carefully. You will soon see how they play into the hard-to-believe tale of Kevin Calhoun. On Monday, Calhoun's capital murder trial was scheduled to begin. He was charged with capital murder in 2016.
A home invasion robbery where a gun and some cash were stolen from the complainant, and the complainant was shot in the head as he and another suspect fled the scene.
So while on parole, Calhoun gets charged with capital murder.
That meant Calhoun was ineligible for bond until his parole ended in 2021. 174th Criminal District Court Judge Hazel B. Jones freed Calhoun from jail on 3 felony cash bonds.
And while he's in jail, he struck evidently a guard there. So he gets charged with assault of a public servant. Then they also tie him back to another aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon back in 2016.
On May 28th, Calhoun is arrested and charged with felon in possession of a weapon. The DA's office asked the 174th to deny Calhoun a bond. Remember, he's just days away from his capital murder trial.
They give him another bond. So on May 28th, he's back out on bond.
On Monday, Kevin Calhoun was set for jury trial at the NRG. We have our jurors from the district clerk and our community showing up there, and he was to begin his trial for capital murder.
Where was Mr. Calhoun? That brings us to why we're doing this segment, Randy. Lord only knows where he is because he wasn't in court.
It certainly is a big expense for the county and the community because the community shows up to participate in this jury trial and then it can't happen.
I'd love for someone to tell me why they thought this was in the best interest of public safety to continue to release him.
Of course, the only person that can answer that question is 174th Criminal District Court Judge Hazel B. Jones. Now, of course, we'd love to hear her explanation, but I'm sure she's like many of the other criminal district court judges who think the public isn't owed an explanation. Reporting live from downtown, Randy Wallace, Fox 26 News.